Love, light, and happy Saturn day. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio for the road less traveled. And it is your Saturn ruled issue venerated Thursday, or Jo Abameta, day of three resolutions. So as this week comes to an end and Sunday we go into R&R, why don't you choose three things you want to point your arrows at more? Three things you need to resolve and spend the next 6 days focusing on those three things. Because you know it's always the little things that make the big differences. And journeys of 1,000 miles start with the first step. Roads of thousands of miles will start with laying the first brick. So lay them bricks, baby, lay them bricks. It is the 12th Saturday of summer solstice and the fourth Saturday of Virgo season. We are in our last 7 days of summer solstice, so let's kick back, relax, break out the pumpkins and sweet potatoes and cool weather behaviors and get ready to switch seasons. It is waxing moon tonight in the 11th house of Aquarius, so we got two double digits on today. You got zodiac house 11, which is the only double digit in the zodiac, 1 1, and the day's numerology is a 22 4. So you got some masterful decisions to make today. So don't be surprised if you're provoked or if your level of spirituality or discernment is tested. Because you know, when you're growing in spirit, Eshu will throw those little monkey wrenches at you to see where you're at. Test your flesh against your spirit. Test your old self against your new self. You know how it goes. And if you've been jamming on the mothership all day today, then you started out at 12 a.m. with some root chakra, sleep healing, and balancing meditation. Then at 6 a.m. was your cosmic weather forecast, followed by the rising Bembe to SU. Then after that, we've been jamming and grooving to Crossroads stories as told through classic hip hop. Take a look. I am iiiYansaje Muse, and this is what's going on today, September 14th, 2024, in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up. And we are back. So if you're watching these videos on any of my Facebook pages, then there's a player right there on top of the pin post where you can beam up to the groove and jam. You can also listen from the players on any one of my blogs, and you can listen from the main website. You can also download the Simple Radio app and put 222.9 the mothership in the search, but the Google Play app for Android is still being updated. But there's many other portals in which you can jam to the station. And if you enjoy flavorful writing, then make sure that you visit my Saturn Daily blog, the Jester's Intersection, and also feature the feature blog on Trey Magazine, as Saturdays and Wednesdays are Trey Day on the Mothership, and we got a whole lot more where that's coming from, so please stay tuned. If you aren't already, make sure you are following me on TikTok at iam222.9 Mothership, and the link to follow on TikTok is on the pin site link That's in this video's description box, that icon right at the top between the YouTube and the LinkedIn. Your best bet would just be to go ahead and follow the orbit, the whole orbit, because Saturday is just orbit 6. So I got 7 different grooves going on. So if you're not afraid, want to get all into the cosmic, want all 7 days of the Mothership experience, then join the email list so that you can stay abreast on the entire Mothership's orbit. Tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time will still be the interview from 2022 with myself and Stephanie Coleman talking about the divine assignment of Trey Magazine and 222.9 The Mothership. Because my girl's a one-woman magazine like I'm a one-woman radio station. And when you're doing it in the divine path, boy, it ain't for weak. You really got to be about this life. So tonight we let you ear hustle in on it at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, audio experience only. I'm going to take another quick break with my whistle. And when I come back, we are going to get to your open book Cartomancy / tarot draw just for the karmics. Somebody got to talk to these babies dancing on the wrong side of the crossroad. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up.
But it became undeniable that that was what I was supposed, that was what this journey brought me back for.
Wednesday, day 3 of the week, Saturn day. Esu day, his number is 3, the sun's days. Turn up days for Leos, 3 days in rotation. Trey Magazine, TRE, Mothership's 3 years on the air. Do y'all see how all those 3s are lined up? 15 years, 5 by 3. Don't worry about it. Join 222.9 The Mothership and celebrating 15 years of media excellence from Trey Magazine. So on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be airing the 2022 Cosmic Ear Hustle featuring Stephanie Coleman called Trey's a Charm. It's an innovative, in-depth conversation with the creator of Trey Nation, the dynamic Stephanie Coleman. Oh, nothing to see here. Just a couple of divine feminine powerhouses polishing each other's crowns. And make sure you visit the link in the comment section to join the Trey Nation and amplify the divinative voice. And on top of that, if you scroll on the pin site link, there will also be a portal to beam up to the Trey Nation. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio congratulates Trey Magazine and 15 years of media excellence. And it is our manifesting prayer that there will be many more to come. Ashe. And we're back. So here we go. I'm just going to make this one short, sweet, quick, and to the point. Shuffling my Cartomancy tarot deck. Good old-fashioned poker deck playing cards. Your very first tarot deck. And my very first divination tool. So let's see what it has to say. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, karmics. So it looks like some chickens then came home to roost, because on the east hand I got the 5 of spades, which is the original 5 of swords. It seems that people may be walking away from you now, karmics. And it doesn't have to be a necessarily bad thing. It's just that people are over your deceptions and over your games and over your lies. It's time for you to get to the bottom of why you need so much control over other people while you lack so much for yourself. On my west hand, I've got the Six of Clubs inverted, or the original Six of Wands upside down. So, whatever messages or whatever energy that you're trying to send out is being blocked, darling. Because one thing you got to understand about calling yourself working with dark forces, they're not honest. And you know why negative entities cannot deliver anything they promise you? Because God owns the whole creation. Underneath the the five of spades on the east hand is the seven of hearts, or the original seven of cups. So this could be a masculine or a feminine energy, but definitely a player in a community piece. All right. So these options that you thought you had, and it's funny because on last night's forecast, the warning was about surrounding yourself with enablers. And many of your enablers either were lovers, are prospective lovers. But it's a lot of illusions here. And anything that you have to harm or scheme or lie or any of those things to achieve are not meant to be yours. So let go of all this nonsense you doing. Learn your lessons if you ain't too far gone so you can get to what the divine has for you. Because whatever message is being blocked here is being blocked from a king of hearts, which is the original king of cups. So there's something or someone that you try to use manipulation to hold on to. Ooh, tisk, tisk, tisk. But the spirit is setting this person free because this person is showing up on my west hand, and the west hand is sunsets and endings. Hmm. So there's that message. I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to cut too deep. Because I'm not big on embarrassing people. But the bottom line is when you take the dark side of things, you're building your foundation as a house of cards on sinking sand. All it takes is a strong gust of wind, of truth, to blow it down. What you really wanted was love with the ten of hearts at the bottom of the deck. What you really wanted was acceptance. But baby, scheming and lying and acting a fool and orchestrating and puppet stringing and gaslighting and all that bullshit ain't gonna get you there. If you want the outer world to accept you, you have to accept who's in the mirror first. Free of all the fallacies. I'll stop there. Should you need spiritual guidance and counseling, then by all means, dial the number on the screen or hit that lovely pin site link to book your video read live or pre recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up. Resist my temptations, pass my tests, and I'll give you the keys to higher doors. Esu, the Saturn collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we are back. So I got to fly on back up to this mothership and cook up all this mojo that I got to spread out over 7 rotations. So hold on to your hats, baby. If you're enjoying the mothership experience, then by all means, sow a seed of support or go ahead and shop the Mothership Mystic Boutique. Tell a friend, spread the word so we can become one spiritually inclined nation under a cosmic aligned groove. And may Allah bring you positive winds of change. Make sure you join me tonight at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time for the forecast, where we will wind down this Saturn day and take the biggest energetic leap from the depths of the root to the top of the crown. Because you know, Sundays, that's why we rest, reflect, and let the church say amen. beam up. This is what's going on today in rotation 6 of the Mothership's orbit, 222.9. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.